Good afternoon, y'all. It's Ned.
And this is Michelle.
And we are MyPhilippinedreams.com. Welcome to what was formerly called Wednesday Weekly Wrap-Up, which has suddenly transmogrified into Friday Weekly Wrap-Up. And that's probably because we're such busy, important people, right? Yeah, something like that. First up, what's the biggest thing going on right now?
The Super Typhoon Hagupit.
Yes, here in the Philippines we don't just have typhoons, we have super typhoons. Actually, the majority of the world's typhoons actually originate in the western, actually it's 33%, but when you look at all the rest in the world, the majority are in the western Pacific Ocean where we are. And a super typhoon Hagupit is coming in, and it's projected to make landfall on Samar or Leyte late tomorrow night or early Sunday morning. And it's also projected, I thought it was supposed to lose steam as it got closer.
I've heard it already lose steam. From 2010 km per hour, it's now down to 195.
Okay, because that's good, because the projections I just saw on the computer before I came here have it impacting 280 to 325 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, while you were asleep, I was reading the news, and yeah, it's down to 195.
Okay, well that's good. Let's hope that let's hope it loses more steam as time goes on. And yeah, people are in kind of a panic, and that's what everybody is talking about. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to everybody who's going to be affected by that, because again, if you look at the satellite imagery, it's a monster. And again, I hope to God I never have to experience something like that.
We're in signal number 1 now.
Yeah, we're in signal 1, but knock on wood. House hunting. We're continuing looking for a new house. And it's a process. We know what we want. It's just you know, finding it. Michelle goes out and I go out, and we'll eventually find it. Actually, this hasn't been too bad for the last couple of weeks here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't gone crazy and blasted his music. I developed some sun shields to put over the outside of the windows during the day when the sun's shining on it, which has reduced our interior temperature from 90 degrees to what?
85.
85 degrees. So yeah, it's like 5 to 6 degree difference with these custom-made sun. Maybe I'll do a video on that. It looks so horrible. It's just like aluminum foil on frames, but it works. Hey, so that goes on. Also, the Bureau of Immigration (BOI) has changed its policy not too long ago. If you're staying here for a certain period of time, you have to go in and give them your fingerprints, your biometrics. Our local office in Dumaguete, which is usually very efficient, very quick, unfortunately they're dealing with this, so they're really backlogged right now. And I spent all day the other day.
Yes.
Yeah, I spent all day at BOI the other day. You know, I just brought my Kindle, I played some games on my phone, and listened to everybody bitch me, you know, and moan about how horrible it was, but finally got it done. Diving, I'm finally getting certified at Bongo Bongo down in Darwin on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll be down there getting my diving certification. I actually went out and got some shark repellent earlier today. It's Chinese shark repellent, so I don't know if it's going to work or not, or if it's just like lead that you spray. But that should be fun. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. And I like being with the fishes. I just don't like swimming with the fishes. Far Cry 4, part of the reason that I'm here in the Philippines is because of Far Cry 3. And Far Cry 4 just came out, and I just installed it today, and it's looking beautiful, it's looking wonderful. Michelle doesn't care at all.
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping.
I'd rather sleep.
Rather sleep. We're also working on our website. We contracted a local worker here through Odesk, and she seems like a bright bulb. So hopefully you'll be seeing those changes to our website pretty soon. And I also celebrated my 1-year anniversary in the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah. It was 1 year ago, November 26th, that I stepped forth into this turgid, hot and humid environment, and the journey began. And I also did another video, and I'm talking about not just the external stuff that goes on around you, but how it changes you. You know, how an experience, and this is what I wanted. You know, when I came here, and you can see the video on, I don't know where it is, but I had a whole list of reasons why I came here. And I just wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I had lost my sense of gratitude. I was wallowing in entitlement and all that crap. And I just wanted something different. And basically, it's fulfilled all those. My level of gratitude and patience is at an all-time high. most days, except when it's really hot, and then I start getting grumpy or bitching. I start getting grumpy. And also, there's a lot of things that go around here that have humbled me. And you can actually see that. I talk about that on the video when I'm talking about the effect that it's had on me. This past week's video, I did the 1-year anniversary. I did the effect that it's had on me on my journey towards self-actualization, or whatever you want to call it. I also did the ride around Dumaguete, and that was nice because I had gotten up early and I strapped on the little thing on my head and went down and did that. And it's nice to ride around in the morning in the city because there's nobody on the streets, and it's actually, if you're going to a new city, a new town, other than Manila, I think, which is busy 24 hours, that's the best time to go on and get the layout of the town, is like early in the morning, just motor in and look for landmarks and all that stuff. And I also did yesterday, we also put up actually today's going up, natural disasters in the Philippines. You know, living in the ring of fire, you're dealing with volcanoes, earthquakes, and super typhoons, and landslides, and monitor lizards, and giant huntsman spiders, and sharks, and barracuda, and sea urchins, and fire coral, and fire urchins, which will kill you, and a whole crap load of deadly snakes. Yeah, so it's an experience. You just got to stay on your toes. You get MNLF, MILF, Abu Sayyaf. Everybody's trying to kidnap you, especially if you're German, because you get like $5 million per German. I'm trying to find a German myself. Could use some spending money. But, so we talk about that. Because we're trying to keep it balanced. And I'll tell you what, when I saw that storm tracking and I started doing the research on what these super typhoons do, I was scared. There's not much that scares me. You know, there's not much that really scares me in this world. But I'll tell you what, seeing the footage from Tacloban, seeing how even if it's concrete, steel, it doesn't matter, because it's not the 190 kilometer per hour winds that destroy concrete buildings. It's the coconut trees and the steel roofs and the cars that are flying through the air at 190 kilometers per hour that destroy everything. And it's crazy. And it's scary. And again, as we sign off and we complete our weekly wrap-up, I just want to say our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who's going to be affected, and hopefully this won't be a bad one. So, until next week...
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, George, thank you for this.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, we went out to dinner with one of our subscribers, George, a very fine gentleman, and he works on Route 66, and he got Michelle a gold Route 66 necklace, and I didn't get a necklace. It's okay, though. Thanks again, George. It was really nice meeting you, and hope you had a safe trip back, and I'm sure he had quite an adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, he really did. He went up a hole. And he basically got adopted by a Filipino family that he just ran into randomly. Next thing you know, they're bringing him on the river tour. They're going to the Chocolate Hills. He's staying at their house. I mean, it was crazy. They're having dinner. They got lechon bob boy. It was like a feast. They had a little fiesta, which was really nice. Again, Filipino hospitality. And he met her at a fish market.
Yes.
Come to find out, she runs the fish market and owns all the fishing boats. Yeah. Right, George. So as we sign off again until next week, everybody take care. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any feedback, leave it in the comment section. This is Ned.
And this is Michelle.
And we are My Philippine Dreams, and we'll see you next time.